In this problem, we're going to be talking about a Special Olympics and again trying to figure out how many items we have using algebra. So, our problem says a Special Olympics event has 18 more boys than girls competing. The total number of participants is 1,000. How many boys competed and how many girls competed? So, let's again think about what we know and what we're expected to find. Now, I always like to look at what we're expected to find first because that really does help you to set up your variables. They're asking you here how many boys competed and how many girls competed. So whenever I'm done, I want to know how many boys. So I'm going to say boys is so many and how many girls. So girls is so many. All right. Well, thinking about the rest of what they told me, maybe that'll help us to be able to set up our equation. It says a Special Olympics event has 18 more boys than girls competing. Well, looking at that, wouldn't it be nice if we knew how many girls there were? Because if we knew that, then to find the boys, it would just be 18 more than that. Let's let the girls then be our x, what we need to know first. Then we also know that if there are 18 more boys than girls, it would be the number of girls plus 18 would be the number of boys. Now we've identified our variables and we're ready to set up that equation. So it said the total number of participants is 1,000. So that means that the number of boys, which is x plus 18, plus the number of girls has to total up to be 1,000. There's our equation, and now we're ready to solve. So let's combine our like terms here. So we have 2x plus 18 equals 1,000. And then starting to get x alone, let's put the 18 with the 1,000, those plain numbers, we'll put those together by subtracting 18 from both sides. Remember, if we need to move it across the equal sign, then we have to do the opposite sign. So on the left-hand side, we have 2x equals, and now here we have 1,000 minus 18, which would be 982. Now, we don't want 2x, we just want x. So to get rid of this 2, we have to do the opposite. Instead of multiplying by 2, the opposite would be to divide by 2. So now we have x equals 982 divided by 2 would be 491. Now again, remember, you're not done. We can't just circle this answer and say that's it. You have to answer the question that's been asked. And the question that's been asked said how many boys competed and how many girls competed. Well, when we solved, we said x equals 491. Remember, x is what we called the number of girls. So that tells us that there will be 491 girls competing in this competition. Now, because the number of boys is 18 more than that, we would need to add 18 to this to get 509 boys. So there is our final answer. And you could always double check this if you wanted to. It says the total number of participants is 1,000. When we add up the 491 girls and the 509 boys, that does make 1,000 people competing in this event.